Have you ever noticed how hard it is to just sit, not to watch, not to scroll, not to plan, just sit? It's not boredom. It's something deeper, something restless, like your mind is trying to escape. You reach for your phone, not because you need it, but because silence feels wrong. Who taught you that silence is uncomfortable? Who benefits from your constant engagement? Who profits from your distraction? It's not random, and it's not harmless. You were not born distracted. You were made that way. They don't want you to notice, because the moment you do, you begin to wake up. Every moment is filled. Sound, color, motion. The feed never ends. Swipe down, tap next, refresh, a new clip, a new post, a new distraction. Always something, never stillness. It's designed to feel urgent. But what's really urgent? For you, you don't even remember opening the app. You don't even know why you're still watching. But you are. Hours pass like minutes. You laugh, you rage, you forget, and you call this normal. It's not stimulation, it's sedation. A digital anesthetic, dosing your mind with just enough pleasure to keep you quiet. No questions, no resistance, just scrolling. They told you it was free. Social media, streaming, search. No cost, no catch. But there is a cost, and it's not in dollars. It's in minutes. It's in focus. It's in fragments of your mind, sliced and sold. Your attention, that is what they're mining. That is what they package, measure, and monetize. Every like, every scroll, every pause, data points, behavioral currency. They know what keeps your eyes on the screen, and they sell that knowledge to the highest bidder. Again, and again, and again. You are not the customer. You are the inventory. And the longer you stay, the more valuable you become. To them, not to you. It's tempting to believe that it's just noise, just too much happening, just the world being chaotic. But it's not chaos. It's control. Every ding, every badge, every autoplay, engineered. Every suggested video, every trending post, calculated. This is not clutter. It's choreography. You're not overwhelmed by accident. You're being steered, subtly, systematically, because a mind in pieces can't resist, can't reflect, can't rebel, and that suits them. You think distraction is a side effect, but what if it's the goal? What if the purpose was never to inform you, but to distract you just long enough to keep you quiet? What happens when everything goes quiet? No clicks, no updates, no headlines, just breathe, just being. It feels wrong, doesn't it? Like silence is a threat. But who decided that? Why does stillness make you anxious? Why does your own presence feel unfamiliar? Because stillness reveals what distraction hides. And some truths are inconvenient. In silence, there's no algorithm to follow, no notification to obey, only yourself. And that is dangerous, not to you, but to those who profit from your disconnection. A still mind begins to notice, to question, to choose. And a person who chooses cannot be controlled. That's why the world fights your stillness. It's not just quiet, it's revolutionary. Stop, just for a moment. No noise, no screen, no plan. Breathe in, breathe out, and listen. At first, there's discomfort, like something is missing, like something is wrong. But stay, don't reach, don't distract. And something shifts. You begin to hear, not the world, but yourself, not the headlines, but the heartbeat. You begin to feel what you've been avoiding: loneliness, longing, fear, hope, raw, unfiltered, real. And for the first time, you're not reacting, you're observing, not consuming, just being. This is not emptiness. This is space. And in this space, the self returns. You thought silence meant nothing, an absence, a void. But what if silence isn't empty? What if it's full of all the things you've been too distracted to hear? The breath you forgot to notice, the question you never asked, the answer you always knew. In silence, there's no one to impress, no noise to chase, no algorithm to obey, just presence, just now, just truth. Not loud, but clear. Silence holds the shape of what matters. It doesn't scream, it invites. And when you sit with it long enough, you begin to remember that peace was never missing. It was just waiting, underneath the noise, behind the urgency, beyond the scroll. It's not far away. It's already here. It always was. Now you know. You're being kept distracted. On purpose. The noise wasn't random. The pull wasn't neutral. The silence you feared was your own. But now, you've paused. You've heard. You've remembered. So the question is no longer, why are you distracted? The real question is, do you want to stay that way? You could scroll, you could click, you could forget again, or you could stop, even for just a little longer, and listen, breathe, be. Sometimes the most radical act is not protest, but presence, not speaking, but listening, not doing, but being. So, will you keep scrolling, or will you choose stillness?